stop. If you are looking at a used Toyota hybrid right now, or you know someone who is, do not buy it yet. There are 9 checks that every used Toyota hybrid buyer needs to run before signing anything. None of them require a mechanic. Most take under 2 minutes each. 3 of them use tools that are already built into the car, for free. The problems they reveal don't show up on a Carfax. The seller doesn't know to disclose them, and the dealer, certified or otherwise, is not walking you through any of this. Here's what actually happened to one buyer last year. They bought a used RAV4 hybrid, 147,000 miles, clean history, dealer certified, $31,000. 6 months later, fault code P0A80, hybrid battery pack flagged for degradation. $4,000 to $8,000 to replace, depending on reconditioned or new pack, specialist, or dealer. The hybrid battery warranty had expired 3 months before they bought it. Nothing appeared anywhere in the paperwork. Everything in this video would have told them exactly what they were buying before they signed. 9 checks. Let's go through every one. A used Toyota hybrid has 2 battery systems. The 12-volt auxiliary battery, the one every car has, and the high-voltage hybrid battery pack underneath or behind the rear seat. One costs hundreds of dollars to replace. The other costs thousands. Most buyers walk onto a used car lot afraid of the hybrid battery, and they should be paying attention to it. But the checks for it are not what most people think. You don't need a dealer scan. You don't need expensive equipment. You need to know where to look and what the numbers mean. That's this video. Check 1. Engineering menu. 12-volt battery voltage. Check number 1. Free, built directly into the car, and takes 30 seconds. Every Toyota hybrid from 2018 onwards has a hidden diagnostic screen inside the infotainment system called the engineering menu. Toyota designed it for pre-delivery dealer inspection and never removed it from production vehicles. On RAV4, Camry, Corolla, Venza, and Highlander hybrids, turn the audio system off, then press the seek button 5 times on the steering wheel, then the track button 5 times, all within 15 seconds. The engineering menu appears on screen. Navigate to the signal or diagnosis section. This shows your 12-volt battery voltage, live, in real time. Here are the numbers. 12.6 to 12.8 volts, healthy. This is what you want on a car that has been sitting. 12.4 to 12.5 volts, marginal. Watch it. 12.0 to 12.3 volts, weak. Factor a battery replacement into your negotiation. Below 11.8 volts, do not buy without a significant price reduction. A battery this weak is already causing phantom warning lights and system errors that owners mistake for hybrid problems. Why does this matter specifically on a hybrid? Because the 12-volt auxiliary battery wakes up the entire hybrid system. When it weakens, you get check hybrid system warnings. Warnings that look like a $4,000 problem but have a $30 fix. Without this check, most buyers pay dealer diagnostic fees to find out what you just found out for free. Check 2. Engineering menu. DTC fault codes. Still in the engineering menu, navigate to fault diagnosis or DTC. Empty. No codes. That is a good result. Move on. If you see codes, write them down exactly, the letter and all 4 numbers. Then look them up before making any decision. The codes that matter. C1241, 12-volt battery flagged as low, confirms the voltage reading. P0A80, this is the one to watch for. The hybrid battery pack has been flagged for degradation or failure. If this code is present, the seller should have disclosed it. If they didn't, walk away or negotiate heavily. Specialist shops quote from $1,200 for reconditioned replacement. Dealer quotes for a new OEM pack run $4,000 to $8,000. P3011 through P3024, battery block imbalance. The hybrid battery is made of individual cell groups called blocks. When one degrades faster, the system flags it. These codes identify exactly which block is failing. Not always a full replacement, but needs to be disclosed and priced into the deal. P0A93, inverter cooling performance. The inverter runs at 500 volts and has its own water cooling circuit. This code means that circuit is underperforming. Left unaddressed, inverter failure. One of the most expensive hybrid repairs that exists. 0 codes plus a healthy voltage, this car's electronics are clean. Continue. Check 3. Carista. HV battery block voltages. The engineering menu shows the 12-volt picture and the fault code picture. For the hybrid battery's individual cells, you need one more tool. The Carista OBD2 adapter plugs into the diagnostic port under your dashboard, the same port Toyota technicians use. Paired with the Carista app, it reads every individual battery block voltage in the hybrid pack. The basic Bluetooth adapter costs $20 to $35, one purchase. Note: the advanced diagnostics that show battery block data require a Carista app subscription, $9.99 per month or $49.99 per year. 1 month is enough to evaluate any used car you're considering. The number to watch: the spread between your highest block voltage and your lowest. Under 0.3 volt spread, healthy. Cells are balanced. This is the car you want. 0.3 to 0.5 volts, early degradation. Factor it into price. Over 0.5 volts, developing imbalance. A P30XX code may already be in the system or coming soon. Over 1.0 volts, significant degradation. This car needs hybrid battery work before anything else. A well-maintained Toyota hybrid at 150,000 miles will show a spread under 0.3 volts. A car that was driven hard, left sitting, or had its 12-volt neglected for years will show the spread opening. This number tells you the real condition of the most expensive component in the car. Check 4. 12-volt battery date code. Pop the hood on most Toyota hybrids, and the 12-volt auxiliary battery is right there in the engine bay. RAV4, Camry, Corolla, Highlander, Venza, all engine bay. The Prius is the exception, and it depends on the generation. Prius Gen 1 through Gen 3, 2001 to 2015, the 12-volt battery is in the trunk or rear passenger compartment. Look in the right rear corner. Prius Gen 4, 2016 and newer. Toyota moved it back to the engine bay, same as other models. Prius C, 2012 to 2018. It's under the front passenger seat. Know your generation before you look. Look for the date code label on the battery, a sticker showing the month and year of manufacture. Toyota hybrid auxiliary batteries typically last 3 to 5 years. If the date code shows the battery is more than 4 years old, it needs replacement soon, regardless of what the voltage reading said. Voltage can read acceptable on a battery that's close to failure under load. Original battery on a 6-year-old car? It's on borrowed time. Budget $150 to $200 for replacement and use that number in your negotiation. Recently replaced battery with documentation? That's a green flag. It means someone maintained the car properly and understood what the 12-volt battery does in a hybrid. Check 5. Inverter coolant condition. This is the check that most used car buyers, and most mechanics, don't know to make on a hybrid. Toyota hybrids have 2 separate cooling circuits, one for the engine, one for the inverter, the component that converts the hybrid battery's 500-volt DC power to the AC power the electric motors run on. The inverter generates significant heat. It has its own dedicated coolant reservoir in the engine bay. Find it. It's typically smaller than the main engine coolant reservoir. Toyota fills it with pink super long life coolant. Pink and clear. The inverter cooling circuit has been maintained. Brown, dark, or murky. The coolant hasn't been changed on schedule, or the inverter has been running hot. This is a serious red flag. Inverter overheating leads to inverter failure. Inverter replacement. $3,000 to $5,000 parts and labor. If the coolant is contaminated, either the previous owner neglected this specific service, or something generated heat in that circuit that shouldn't have. Negotiate hard or walk. Inverter failure is one of the most expensive hybrid repairs an owner faces. Specialist shops start around $1,200 for a refurbished unit with installation. Dealer OEM replacement goes significantly higher. Catching it at the coolant check costs nothing. Check 6. Brake pad thickness versus mileage. Toyota hybrid brake pads last significantly longer than a conventional car because regenerative braking handles most of the deceleration. Many hybrid owners go 80,000 to 100,000 miles before their first brake replacement, which makes brake wear one of the best ownership story indicators on a used hybrid. 60,000-mile hybrid with heavily worn pads. That car was driven with aggressive braking that bypassed the regen system. Hard braking also puts disproportionate stress on the hybrid battery over time. 100,000-mile hybrid with original-looking pads. That car was driven the way a hybrid is supposed to be driven. Smooth, efficient, and gentle. That's the car you want. Look at the pads through the wheel spokes before the test drive. Ask when they were last replaced. If they can't answer, and the mileage is moderate, that answer tells you something. Check 7. Oil condition. Pull the oil dipstick. Look at the oil. Amber or light brown, oil has been changed on schedule. The engine has been maintained. Dark brown, nearly black, overdue. On a standard car, that might mean a slightly stretched interval. On a Toyota hybrid, the engine runs an Atkinson cycle, a higher efficiency, higher stress operating mode than a standard combustion cycle. This engine needs full synthetic 0W20 on schedule. If it wasn't getting it, that's where you can't see. Also, check the oil level. Should sit between the min and max marks. Significantly low oil on a car being sold means either the engine burns oil or nobody was monitoring it. Neither is the answer you want. If the oil is the wrong grade or type, this car was maintained by someone who didn't understand what they were maintaining. Check 8. Remaining warranty coverage. Toyota covers the hybrid battery for 10 years or 150,000 miles on most models. That is one of the strongest powertrain warranty terms in the automotive industry. Before buying any used Toyota hybrid, calculate 2 things. 1. Is the car still within that coverage? Get the original purchase date and current mileage. A car at 8 years and 130,000 miles has 2 years or 20,000 miles remaining. A car at 11 years and 145,000 miles has none. 2. Was any warranty claim ever filed on the hybrid battery? A dealer can pull this from Toyota's system. A repaired battery under warranty is not a deal breaker. Toyota's repair process is thorough. But it's information you need, and if the seller can't provide it, that's a gap in the car's history. Remaining warranty adds real dollar value. A hybrid with 4 years of battery coverage left is worth more than one with 0. Use that in your negotiation. Check 9. Test drive, EV mode. Hold test. Last check, and this one happens on the test drive. After the car has been running for at least 10 minutes and the battery is warm and showing adequate charge on the gauge, find a quiet, flat road. Press the EV mode button. Speed limit for EV mode. Most Toyota hybrids hold it up to 25 miles per hour. Prius Gen 3, 2010 to 2015, only holds EV mode up to 11 miles per hour. Watch 2 things. First, does EV mode engage at all? If the system shows adequate battery charge but won't enter EV mode, that's a signal. Second, how quickly does it cancel? On a healthy battery with good charge, EV mode holds for a meaningful period at gentle speed on flat ground, at least 30 to 60 seconds before the engine re-engages. If the engine kicks back in within a few seconds on a warm battery on flat ground, that's the system telling you the battery can't hold the load. A definitive check still requires Carista, but EV mode canceling immediately on a warm, adequately charged battery is a signal that changes how you negotiate the price. This is not a definitive diagnosis on its own. Temperature, AC load, and exact state of charge all affect EV hold time. Combined with what you've already found in checks 1 through 8, it completes the picture. Checks 1 through 8 clean, EV mode holds for a reasonable distance. You found a well-maintained, used Toyota hybrid. Sign the paperwork with confidence. 9 checks. Engineering menu, voltage and codes. Free, built into the car. Carista block voltage spread, $40. 12-volt date code, 30 seconds. Inverter coolant, visual. Brake wear pattern, tells you how the car was driven. Oil condition, tells you how it was maintained. Warranty coverage remaining, real dollar value. EV mode hold test, final confirmation. A used Toyota hybrid that was properly maintained is one of the most reliable, lowest cost of ownership vehicles you can buy. Consumer Reports puts hybrid maintenance at half the per-mile cost of a conventional car. The hybrid battery warranty is among the best in the industry. These cars reach 200,000 to 300,000 miles without major powertrain work when they're looked after. But that's only true if the car in front of you was actually looked after. These 9 checks tell you which one you're standing next to before you hand over the money. Share this with anyone you know looking at a used Toyota hybrid right now. The engineering menu full guide and the Carista battery check are in separate videos linked on screen, if you want to go deeper on either one. Subscribe for verified Toyota content every Tuesday and Saturday. No guessing, no opinion, just what's actually true about your car. See you in the next one.